So tell us, why did you do this wonderful work in art, which is hysterical? It's got an amazing sense of humor, as you have to, and you put it into your art for the whole community. Tell us about that, if you would.
So after over 30 years in the events business, I've now risen to the part where I have people who do the events and plan the events. And so what I do in my yard feeds my soul for this, festive love of event planning. And I like to change the Halloween set every year. It's always different. We start in April with drawings and, sketchboards and things, and then we're fabricating by June. And then we start putting out about the end of September, beginning of October, because when you do what we do, it's got to be up a month or it's not worth it. And then I just love sitting in the kitchen window and hearing the kids go by on their way to school. I have a couple of kids that change the number of days until Halloween on the little, they count it down. I've got a couple of kids that change. I had a cat and a frog in the yard this year, and every day they went to school, they'd put them in a different spot. And then what we do every Halloween, about 8:30, 8:45, when the trick-or-treaters die down, we flip it entirely. And I had 11 helpers this year. And everyone's assigned to an area, and they bring Halloween in like it never happened. And 5 of us work on Dia de los Muertos. So last year there happened to be a cemetery here, so it made it pretty easy, and all we had to do was put up the ofrenda and dress the skeletons I had for Halloween out of their Western clothes into these clothes. And this year we decided to take a little bit of a different turn, and we made a nice feast going on in front of the ofrenda, and that's it. And I love how it brings the community together. I love that I have middle school teachers bringing their classes here to experience. The foreign exchange students come and visit and experience Halloween here in the U.S. They trick or treat me in the afternoon, and I have candy for them, and I tell them the story of the yard. The yard always tells a story. There's always a complete story from beginning to end in all of the vignettes. And then now that this is up, we've got the foreign language teachers coming by this week to bring their students and learn about this tradition.
Okay, so you are in the event planning business.
Yes, I'm the head of meetings events for Wells Fargo.
Oh, okay.
And I've been there 5 years, and before that I was 19 years at McKesson.
Okay, so you're not an independent event planner, you do it for Wells Fargo.
So 3,000 events a year for Wells Fargo. And
you do what?
3,000 events.
3,000 events?
Meetings, trade shows, and events.
Wow.
And again, I have people who do it.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is such a great story. And you're part of Lafayette.
Yeah.
I love Lafayette. It's such a great community.
It's a wonderful community. And let me just say one more thing about it.
Please.
So when we moved in 1999, my kids were 2 and 10. And everyone in the neighborhood was the age we are now. And so their kids were either in high school or college or gone. And then over time, they all moved to Rossmore, Arizona, wherever. They downsized. And now we have all these young families in the neighborhood. And we're not going to know them because we don't have kids in school. We're not going to see them at soccer or ballet or karate. And so doing this is a great chance to bring my community in and know these folks that are now our age. And so it's been great. We started having a Haunt the Driveway party the Saturday before Halloween 3 years ago. And we started out, we had maybe 40 people come. This year we had 100 people. All neighbors, people who walk the trail regularly. I met so many new people, and it's been great.
And your name is?
Diane Elliott.
Elliott.
Mm-hmm.
Diane Elliott of Lafayette. Thank you, Diane, for the community, for all of us, for all of the enjoyment and fun and love that you really brought to the community. Thank you so much.